Do you know me personally? Then
Order, please. Help? क्या हुआ भाई? पहले कभी कोई लड़की नहीं देखी? वाईफाई है मेरी। नहीं सर, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। सॉरी। आप ऑर्डर बताइए।
इधर ही तो थी वो।
बताइए। एक नूडल्स लेके आ जाओ बस। जी।
और सुनिए, एक गिलास पानी भी।
श्योर। गलती से भी ना कोई हरकत मत करिए। और अगर तूने कोई चालाकी करी
नहीं, नहीं करूंगी।
I had some questions yesterday about pelvic floor tension and exactly what it is and why it's not something that your doctor ever mentions to you. So I wanted to come on and see if I could address some of those questions. So first off, your doctor is more likely to give you a diagnosis like prolapse or diastasis recti or SI joint dysfunction or something like that, where they're labeling what the problem is, but not necessarily the solution. So your doctor's solutions are going to look more like medication or surgery. Or referring you to see somebody else. So I'm a physical therapist, and physical therapists take a different perspective than MDs. They're more likely to label your impairments or your limitations. So they're not going to diagnose you necessarily with what the issue is so much as the limitations that you have in strength or mobility that are contributing to that diagnosis. So following that line of thinking, it would be your physical therapist versus an MD who would be more likely to describe your scenario as excessive pelvic floor tension. So then what does that mean, right? So any muscle can contract and it can relax, and your pelvic floor muscles are the same way. So those muscles can contract and they can relax. It's not as easy of a visual as your arm or your leg, but the same sort of concept applies. And if you rely excessively on your pelvic floor for your stability strategy, as in to hold you upright, whether you're sitting or walking or standing still, then those muscles have to stay contracted a lot because they are providing the biggest portion of your stability strategy. And when they stay contracted a lot, they lose some of their ability or their remembering of how to relax. And then you get excessive tension. Sorry, got interrupted by a kiddo emergency. Anyway, so if you build up this excessive tension, to learn to relax or release that tension, you can use your breathing, you can use a variety of different positioning exercises to help you learn how to let go of and connect with those muscles and release that tension. But then you're still going to need to alter your stability strategy, or you're going to continue the same behaviors that created the tension in the first place, and it's going to come right back. And that's why strengthening your hips and your abs and all of the surrounding muscles and learning to move in different ways helps to redistribute the workload so your pelvic floor has fewer responsibilities. Now, not everyone holds excessive tension. Some people under-recruit their pelvic floor, in which case they need to learn to increase tension. So it depends on which category you fall into, but let me know if you have questions.